So I have this amp still here, and it's about 700 pounds strength. When you double it, you're got about 1,400 pounds strength. And I wanted to really improve upon the design a little bit. I can do a hard shackle like this one, where I do a bury on both ends and it makes it strong, as if it is a continuous loop. The soft shackle would be where you could open it and close it. But I wanted a way to double it up to be able to make a double loop. Of course, you could take a loop and like bend it and turn it that way. You would have a weaker spot on the end. So I don't want to actually have that. I want to have one where I can make an X like this across the rope. And by doing so, it gives it extra strength. Then I got to thinking, since I can do a continuous loop, I can go into what is actually the strongest shape and versatile shape that there is, the pyramid, which is the triangle. And I can go back to what I made here, which is more of a, shall we call it a creative design. It's the Celtic knot, and it's a continuous loop. But it's a continuous loop that in the center creates a triangle. And what I have is a very strong triangle. So what I can do, let's say if I want to connect it to two things normally, like if I have a tarp and I have a grommet, and I want to put it through the grommet, or I want to connect a rope to it, to this, so that my stake is off the ground. I can connect it and I can put the stake through this, and I can get it where it's not going to pull the tarp off necessarily if I'm pulling up on the grommet. But another benefit of a continuous Celtic knot is this triangle. When it's pulled tight, it will hold all of the stress. So if I have a tarp that has two grommets on an angle, like if I have a tarp that's shaped like this, I have a grommet here and a grommet here, I could tie two ropes to these two ends, like so, and stake that. So what you would have is it would give it movement on two ends of your tarp. It would also allow it to pivot. You have a pivot point that will not break, that really doesn't move a whole lot. So it gives you that flexibility if you're trying to tie two things, but you don't want it to go further than a stake. So the Celtic knot is perhaps the most versatile because of the triangular structure. And with a hard bury like that, it makes it where it's not going to come apart. I wouldn't use this to put your human weight on, but as far as for a mechanical knot, very, very nice.